So, what is God?
Here we go again.
Uh,
Well, I think the simple answer is God is. What is not God?
what does
God
that
is-
mean?
God is the infinite expression of this. We could say God is expressed infinitely through all of creation. There is nothing that is not part of God. That is not. No, there's nothing that's separate from God.
It feels very abstract.
I know, but it's the most accurate thing I could say. It's like one of the illusions you surrender in the path of remembering or awakening, as we like to call it in our culture, is this illusion of separateness, that you are somehow separate from God, or specialness, which is this idea that somehow I am specially fucked up or especially talented. And we like to think we're special in our fuck uppery too. But in that illusion, starting that illusion, you begin to realize I am not separate from God. That would be like saying a leaf is separate from the tree, or a solar flare is separate from the sun, or a wave is separate from the ocean. You are an expression in the ocean. You are an expression in the sun. You are an expression in leaf as a tree, right? So God is the creator of all. God is. What is not God? One is, if God exists, how could there be evil? If God exists, how are children being murdered right now? Right? How does that happen? And so my answer to that is, if tonight you went to sleep and in that sleep state you had a dream in which you were robbed, when you woke up, would you call the police? Which quantum science and scientists are pointing to now, right? Another guy just came out and said, I'm pretty sure I can prove that we're living in a simulation, which would also explain why we haven't seen aliens. They're only going to show up if they're supposed to.
And they're not supposed to show up.
Not yet. Humanity's not ready. But we're getting close. We're getting damn close, because they're able to create separation between themselves and their meat suit enough to remember, holy shit, I'm a spiritual being having a human experience, right? Where most of us, because of indoctrination through the process of becoming an adult, which is by design and largely useful early on, become very identified with our meat suit. We have to. It's part of a survival protocol. And so the remembering is, oh, right, I'm a spirit, that inside of that spirit is a body, not the other way around. So a lot of people think my soul is inside of me. It's quite the opposite. Your physical expression is inside of your spiritual body. So that is the remembering. Oh. And so for somebody, usually religious folk just are like, they freak out when they hear that, because it challenges a lot of their beliefs. So I would say anybody who's being triggered by that or just tuning that out, just ask, how could that be? The thing about truth is, if you seek it, it will find you. It's not hiding, right? You just have to want to hear it. And once you do, you'll hear it. It'll bear witness in your soul, and you'll remember, oh yeah, I'm a spirit having a human experience.